Hi all, good morning. Hope you all are doing well there, and let's go to the chapter. Okay, are you all ready? Very good. All of you take your textbook and take page number 14. So my dear children, we are going to do the activities from the chapter Uncle Ben. Do you remember the story? Do you remember the story of Uncle Ben? Okay, so today we are going to do the question answer. What we are going to do? Today we are going to do the question answer from this chapter. Okay, so open your textbook and take page number 14. All of you take page number 14. Okay, let's go through the questions. Let's go through the activities. Okay, very good. Overview. Let's check the overview first. First question, what kind of story is this? Choose one of the options given below. So, there are 4 options are given. Let's read the options. A work of fiction, a first person narrative about a person well known to the author, an account of a historical incident, a fantasy. So, what kind of story is this? What type of story was Uncle Ben? Is it a work of fiction? And is it a first person narrative about a person well known to the author? And is it an account of a historical incident? Then is it a fantasy? Which is the correct answer? Who can tell me the answer? Very good. Which one is the right answer? The second one. Answer is B. Uncle Ben is a story of a first person narrative about a person well known to the author. Okay. So, second one. Which of the following statements best describes what happens in the story? So, some statements are given there. How many statements? 4 statements are given there. So, you tell me that which statements best describes what happens in the story. Okay. First one is the author's uncle. The author's Uncle Ben prefers to live off his relatives rather than work for a living. Second one, the author's uncle refuses to do any kind of productive work. Then the author's idle uncle gets a job as a tutor but loses it because he beats his employer at tennis. Then last one is the author's uncle loses his job as a tennis coach as he is not a good tennis player. Okay, tell me which is the correct answer then? The answer is A. So all of you put a tick mark there. The answer is A. The story is about the author's uncle. Who was the author? The author was this man, Ruskin Bond, and this story is about the author's uncle. His name was Ken. What was his name? Ken, and he prefers to live off his relatives rather than work for a living. He didn't do any jobs. He didn't like to do any jobs. He was an idle man. He was a lazy man. So, the story is about that. The answer is first one. Then we move on to the third question. By the end of the story, you feel that Uncle Ken is, it is very easy to identify the answer. First one is A, cheerfully carefree. Second one, bitter and negative. Third one is irresponsible. And the last one is lacking in confidence. What is the right answer? Uncle Ken is, at the end of the story, we came to understand that Uncle Ken is an irresponsible person? No. Then bitter and negative? No. Then he lacks in confidence? No. Then which is the right answer? The right answer is he is cheerfully carefree. So put a tick mark there. The answer is first one. First option, cheerfully carefree. Okay, now we move on to the next activity, that is read and answer. Okay. So complete the statements in column A by selecting appropriate options from column B. Okay, my dear children, we together doing some activities here. In the class, we are doing some activities together. After that, I will give you a homework to do. That homework you should do yourself, okay? So, read and answer. Page number, same page, page number 14. Complete the statements in column A by selecting appropriate options from column B. So, there are two columns. First one is A, second one is B. So, first you should read the sentence in column A and you should select the appropriate option from the column B. Okay, let us read it. Okay. Column A, first one. The Maharaja was happy to learn that Uncle Ken could play tennis. And B, Uncle Ken got a job as a tutor to the children of the Maharani of Chetpur. And C, instead of working for a living, Uncle Ken would, that sentence is incomplete, okay. Then D, Ken lost his job as a tutor when, so that sentence is also incomplete. And E, Ruskin's grandmother thought the situation could not last. F, Ken spent less time teaching the children. So these are the sentences given in the column A, and now we move on to the column B. Column B, first one is live as a guest of his three sisters at different times during the year. Second one, as Ken's sisters would soon move overseas and she was growing too old to take care of him. Third one, who was willing to pay him 200 rupees a month for 2 hours work in the morning. Then fourth one is, and was even more happy when he discovered that Ken was worse at tennis than he was. And the fifth one is, and more time playing tennis against the Maharaja and accompanying him on duck shoots. And the last one is, he beat Maharaja in tennis on 2 occasions. So these are the sentences given in column A and column B. Now we are going to select the appropriate option from column B. Okay, let us see the first one. The Maharaja was happy to learn that Uncle Ken could play tennis. So which sentence is suitable for this statement? Can you say the answer? Which sentence is suitable? Yes, very good. Which is suitable? The fourth one in column B. Okay. So let's read the sentence, statement or sentence together. Okay. The Maharaja was happy to learn that Uncle Ken could play tennis and was even more happy when he discovered that Ken was worse at tennis than he was. So, Maharaja, do you remember him, the Maharaja? And he was happy to learn that Uncle Ken could play tennis worse than him. Okay, he was happy to know that. Okay. And sentence B. Uncle Ken got a job as a tutor to the children of the Maharani at Chetpur. Maharani of Chetpur. Then answer is in column B. We can select the answer from column B. Answer is third one. Third one in column B. And Uncle Ken got a job as a tutor to the children of the Maharani of Chetpur. Do you remember that incident? He got a job there, right? He got a job in the palace as a tutor. Okay. Then, and which statement is appropriate for this one? It is the third one, who was willing to pay him 200 rupees a month for 2 hours work in the morning. Okay. Then the Maharani was willing to pay how much money? It is 200 rupees a month for 2 hours work. For 2 hours work, he got 200 rupee. They were ready to that much money to Uncle Ken. Okay. Then third one, instead of working for a living, Uncle Ken would, that sentence is not completed. Okay. See, the answer of C is the first one. Live as a guest of his three sisters at different times during the year. So we know that Uncle Ken was a lazy man. He didn't want to do any work. He wanted to take rest always. So he lived many times with his sisters. Okay, good. Then fourth one, Ken lost his job as a tutor. Uncle Ken lost his job as a tutor when? Which is the suitable sentence? D, it is the last one in column B. The last option. The sixth option in column B. That is, he beat the Maharaja in tennis on 2 occasions. He lost his job. Uncle Ken lost his job. Why? Why did he lose his job? Because he beat the Maharaja in tennis on 2 occasions. Okay. Now we move on to the next one. E. Ruskin's grandmother thought the situation could not last. So, which statement is appropriate for this one? You can select it from column B. Which one is suitable? Yes, very good. The suitable sentence was second one in column B. That is, Ruskin's grandmother thought this situation could not last as Ken's sisters would soon move overseas and she was growing too old to take care of him. Okay. Now we move on to the last one. That is, Ken spent less time teaching the children. He spent few time to teaching the children. We know that he was a lazy man, so he spent less time teaching the children. Which one is the suitable statement from the next column? It is fifth one. In B column, it is fifth one. Ken spent less time teaching the children and more time playing tennis against the Maharaja and accompanying him on duck shoots. He taught the children a little time, less time, and the rest of the time he played tennis with the Maharaja. He played tennis with the Maharaja. Okay children, let's do one more activity. Okay. Now take page number 15, activity number 3. We move on to activity number 3. Complete each of the following sentences with the correct choice from the options given in brackets. So, some sentences are given there. How many sentences? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sentences are given there, and there is some space is there. That space, you have to fill the space. Okay. So, an answer is given there in bracket. How many answers? 3 options are given for each sentence. You should select the appropriate, the right one from the bracket and fill in the blanks. Okay, let's do it. Let's do the activity together. Okay. So, I am giving you some time to find the answers. All of you find it now. I am waiting here. Okay. Okay, so I hope you got the answers. Okay, let us check it together. Let us check your answers, whether you have written the correct answer or not. Okay. First one was, Uncle Ken was dash years old. What was Uncle Ken's age? He was 60 years old? No. Is he 30 years old? No. Then 40. What was his age? 40 years old. So, put a tick mark there and write the answer in the given space. Okay. Then activity number B. Activity number no. Next sentence B. He had dash sisters who doted on him. How many sisters he had? He had 4 sisters. Who are they? Who are the 4 sisters? Their name was Anne Mabel, Anne Emily, Aunt Beryl and Granny. Okay. Then C. Ken was not willing to follow his sisters Emily and Beryl to dash as he would have to work there. He refused to follow his sisters Emily and Beryl to which place? New Zealand, America, England. Which is the answer? England. Okay. Very good. Then Ken told the Maharaja that he had been University, Oxford, Cambridge. He had been Oxford. Yeah, very good. You all are remembering. Then next one, Uncle Ken was able to play tennis dash the Maharaja as well as worse than, better than. Uncle Ken was able to play tennis worse than the Maharaja. Okay, so the answer is the second one. The last, the Maharaja dismissed Ken from his job as a tutor because he didn't know mathematics. Ken beat him twice at tennis. Ken played worse tennis than he did. What is the answer? It is Ken beat him twice at tennis. Wasn't it? He was beaten Maharaja twice at tennis. How many times? Twice, 2 times. Okay. So that is the answers for this question. I hope you got it. Okay. I hope you all have written the answers in the given spaces. So my dear children, we wind up our today's class. But before winding up, I give you a work to do. What is the work you know? It is question number 4. Read the question well and find out the answer and write the answer. Okay. We will continue in the next class. Till then, bye.